193. So this is another attempt at direct feedback for Coinpoker. So there was someone publishing 25 million hands this year, basically just the bots, or where they are suspicious that it's bots on ACR and GG Now, this is the work you would have to do, because I don't even have the so on Coinpoker the at the showdown the losing hand is like mucked, so you don't see the strange call downs such a bot does as a player. Now, I would have at least 24 that frequently made it to the leaderboard PLO 50 and below. You would need to look into just from the couple samples I have. So, and this is just like, it shouldn't be. This is another example of, it shouldn't be that I have to do that, the community has to do that for you. That's what you have to be transparent about. So, GG Poker does nothing. They didn't care. And the worst abuse is with those leaderboards. So it's just like the current promotion is the worst in that regard. So you have 2 hours that are not like it's like for our time it's like 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. to like 5 p.m. Those hours. Well, those are like working hours. So it's the worst promotion again. Why don't they see that? So I don't know about the tournaments. This is because of my accident impossible. So I can no longer play tournaments. So I don't know about that. Maybe that works. I don't know. But for cash games, I know a lot. I have now a sample of more than 10 days. So roughly, not only my hands, but like roughly 200,000 hands, and it's this obvious. It's not that those are like GTO bots, or it might not even be the problem that it's like that. So like their play style is for the most part just very annoying. But they stop playing me when there is no chance for the leaderboard for them. So yesterday, so Sunday, the the last 4 hours was actually real players like I have never seen in this since I observed it. So it worked. Because of the PLO Cash Game Championship, I decided to try again, right? And then there are some players that are much better than me. So for example, PLO hurts. That doesn't mean it's like a top like crusher, but for me that is an opponent. Well, I know it is a real player, fair, but like that's fine. I can deal with that. But the bots, like now with this promotion, you just have to sit a bot that basically folds, and that's exactly what they're doing, like folds everything in PLO, and like defends like 10% of the range. They really, some are this simple, so it's just they defend like 13%. They yeah, and because of this kind of promotion, you just have to sit at the table during those hours, and then everyone that was involved gets, I think PLO 50, it's the cash drop is 20 big blinds. So it's the worst promotion, and everyone, your grandmother and KI included, can like point that out. So I just don't get it. And then, well, there's this reload bonus at the moment because of like crypto Monday or what it is, crypto Cyber Monday. Before this Black Friday, in that regard, so there is like a 200 reload bonus for everyone, and I like, for me that's basically well, 200 extra rake back. So I like don't mind if I use that, right? But the biggest issue they have is this first deposit bonus abusers. Again, so like there are so many new names that just don't make sense, and that's not necessarily bots, but you have to be aware that the like, if you manage to like on GGPoker, like install a bot for those promotions, like there is not really a risk, even if it gets detected and banned sometimes. Like what is that? What is their strategy? They just don't care. Like, they don't care. And what the proper promotion would be, that a player like me yesterday, so like, of course Coinpoker has those hands as well. So I played like, but sometimes it was like four-handed or three-handed. But I played like more than 75% of hands, and like some of my plays were terrible, but like everyone sees that, and then real games start, and that's what's missing. Not the cash drop. You would need such a player, and I'm aware that so the best promotion was when Tony G played PLO 50. I'm aware that Tony G does not have the time to do that enough, but that's what you should do. Like 2 hours. Like it would even be fine instead of like cash drop. I don't know, a Tony G bot or any one of those like free roller. Like in the past, why don't you bring one of those, reward one of those like community managers? So they would like they don't know how to play, but that's what's needed. And on PLO 50, it's not about yes, we tilt and rage, and that's another very very good tell. So like, if you like hit the straight flush or something, so like the one out, and like someone like goes like, wow, what the fuck, or like unlucky, so they rage, or so then, like, if there is no answer, that's already like those 25 you would need to look into. They don't answer. They don't even answer when the fish like like you have to comment on those situations for the and yes, those are just and then you would need to give a label. Like that well, it should be like in chess. So for the rewards, you kind of need to be a verified streamer, also for the real rewards, and here the same. So if you want to play the leaderboard, then you should know your player. Like it's that simple. And yes, I think the best would be that you have like a from the an account from like the or me playing like 70% vipip that provides some action as well. It's just I'm the only one left that remembers like we had Hugo Boss, we had like in the past there was like are you sure Nadem crypto. There were like there were several like that were familiar with that style, right? So yeah, and I mean like yeah, and I mean the other sides like they just pretend it is not an issue for now, and like it was proven by this part of the community alone that it is bots or well they have the tendency of bots, but it's more the time they are on because we don't have the whole information. That is just something the poker side should have, right? And for me, it is as well really important to know. So if I know it's a real player, I don't mind. I just hate when I support this bot ring, and so like well you should yeah like that definitely has to change, and I think it's a big difference that now the leaderboard, unlike on GG Poker, is just those 4 hours. I think this is much better, way better, but it's still the first deposit bonus. It just doesn't make sense. This was something like with those dog owners. Well, everyone. All those bigger players did that wrong for the last like decade, but that's not the reason to continue. So like why don't you look into that creates and you can check. So before I joined, there were 2 tables running, and I played heads up initially. And I told the guy I will quit as soon or if the full ring or like the 7-handed tables fill, and then there were again like I think the max is like 10 or something. Then you cannot open another one. At the end, when it was like for me time to go, the tables were actually first time in. Like that would have been fun for everyone. Like yeah, and yeah. So I mean, yeah. It doesn't like what do you have to lose? Like it cannot it cannot get worse, and it doesn't make it better to. Like this is the definition of insanity. So you keep doing the same that doesn't work. Like why don't you why don't you and don't ask like one of those influencer high stakes. They don't know what it is to play PLO 50, to grind PLO 50. Luckily I don't have to do that, but if you are like from like Ukraine or whatever, that is important, that it's fair, and you just you even encourage this kind of like abuse. It's not like if you make a promotion that just rewards the bot that is folding on that table, like who came up that should be the guy you stake and send us to the tables. Like it's this like Kreuzdumm, and like it doesn't make it better that the other sides are even worse. And even that works. So it's the first time in like 5 years I logged back in on poker strategy, because the high stakes no limit World Cash Game Championship is like covered by them. I think this is and there you get rewarded for like blogging and commenting on other like such bankroll challenges, blogs, and so that's all fine. But like if you don't bother for like $50 rewards, then like it's I don't know, like what can they do? There is no referral code, which makes sense as well, that was completely abused. So there is no tracked sites. There's maybe Tiger Gaming or something still has that model. So like yeah, but it's just like there would be such an opportunity, and I think it's closer than like in 2019, and I just don't like. Is there no one else that is telling the exact same thing? And yes, I will no longer do that for free. I'm just that's what you don't get. That's not. Even though most of those bots and scams in the past had to be like discovered by the community. That's just not the purpose of the community. And it's very tough to organize on Coinpoker, because their Telegram and Discord is a cesspool of like beggars and scammers, and so you and it's not worth it, because so it's not that doesn't mean that there are not a lot of bots on Coinpoker and a lot of abuse going, but it doesn't it's too small. It doesn't really like why should I build a team to show that it's exactly the same as ACR and GG Poker? So that's just not like I'm not going to do that for free, and I don't need to. It's really like you can just collect those hands, then run one of those simple look at the biggest like winners, and then look, do they play a similar like suspicious style? How are they abusing the population, exploiting it? It's not that difficult. That's something you can do in a weekend, and I just like it. There is such a potential to do that once, and yes, you might lose all the action initially, but like the rest doesn't work. Especially not for Coinpoker. Like a bigger site for GG Poker, like their kind of scam works, of course, but it destroyed poker for the it's a rake trap. The dream is dead. Yeah.